Welcome to WTF Weekly and holy Omicron! Hope you got your traveling out of the way because we don't know where this variant is going to take us. And yet we've banned travel to and from South Africa, and not other countries where the variant has shown up. Some of you will think I'm going to say it's all about race. Hey, I'm not saying that. But now that you mention it. You know, we talk a lot about systemic racism and inequality on this show, and that's because
black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black.
And it's impossible for a black person in America to not deal with systemic racism and inequality on a daily basis. Just because the people around you don't see it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Think about it this way. You remember that time that your partner got mad at you for that tone that you used? Now you didn't realize that you used a tone, but maybe they caught something that you missed. Or maybe you're infallible and probably now single. Regardless, a reality that millions of Americans experience every day of their life is real to them. So let's get started. As you know, Kyle Rittenhouse was found not guilty for traveling across state lines with a machine gun to protect businesses who didn't ask him to be there, then threatening people and ultimately killing two and wounding a third while claiming self-defense. Meanwhile, in another part of Kenosha, the appeal case of Crystal Kaiser, the young black woman who was convicted of murder at 17 for shooting the white man who was sex trafficking her, sees new light, as it's being reviewed by the Wisconsin Supreme Court. Just a quick check-in, if you believe that Kyle Rittenhouse had the right to defend himself, you also believe that this young woman had the right to defend herself as well, right? Because it's all about freedom, right? No? Because if the life of a young black woman who's trying to avoid being drugged, raped, and sex trafficked isn't worth the same as a young white man who brought a gun to a protest looking for trouble, this country's going to hell. And when we get there, we're going to find that Jesus isn't the only one who's black, so is the devil. For WTF Weekly, I'm DC Williams. Hey, turn into part 2 where we explore more about why white people have such a hard time talking about this thing called race.